All right, and we're recording for the new Messed Up Anime Cosplayer section. And I am here with, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm KaythulhuFerret. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I'm a cosplayer.
It is a pleasure to have you here today. Um, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves before we start the interview? How long you been cosplaying?
I have been cosplaying, like going to conventions for, this will be my fourth year, or my third year or something. I don't know, I've lost track, but I didn't realize it, but I've actually been cosplaying for about 5 years.
Wow,
Just never been, like, officially, yeah.
that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. What was your first cosplay?
My first cosplay was actually from a book series by Tamara Pierce, Virality and Sorcery. She's like a wild mage. She can communicate with animals, and she can shapeshift into animals. She's pretty cool.
Awesome, awesome,
And
awesome.
I did it for a book signing.
Hey, there you go. Well, like I said, I just want to thank you for doing this interview with Messed Up Anime and Nerdist Bond. And we're looking forward to telling your story. And you'll be one of many cosplayers that we're going to get to meet and talk to and shine the world light on. And once again, thank you. So the
Okay.
first question we're going to hit you with is what led you to start cosplaying?
It's actually kind of a funny story. I was playing Twilight Princess, Zelda Twilight Princess,
Mm-hmm.
and back then, way back then, I was like super obsessed with looking at pictures on like DeviantArt and stuff. And I was looking at pictures and I came across this girl dressed as Zelda. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And then I heard of a convention that was in my area. I was like, I need to go to that. So that's basically just how it started, and I've been cosplaying ever since.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with Zelda. It's just not possible. Um, do you consider yourself doing your cosplay as a hobby, or do you have bigger plans for it?
Well, it just kind of started as a hobby, because around the time that I started, I had lost a lot of friends due to some health issues that I was going through. And cosplay really led me into this big community of people that just, they're great. And like I said, it started out as a hobby, but I'm thinking that it's going to be a little bit more than that. That's what I'm hoping, at least.
Fantastic, fantastic. Um, how much of your cosplay would you say that has been made by you, or do you do majority of buying off of like clothing sites?
It really depends. I kind of do a mixture. Like, if I'm doing something like Lara Croft, which is what one of the costumes I'm working on right now, um, I'm not gonna make cargo pants. That's something I can go to Goodwill and buy.
Right.
So if they're like super simple clothing items, I will buy those. But the rest of it is all made by me.
Okay, okay. And let's see. There's been a controversial issue that came up recently dealing with, cosplaying and people not looking exactly like the character. And let me see what I read off here. This is, but the basic thought is, you have people who are trying to be like Black Sailor Moons. You have Asians trying to be Harley Quinn. All that stuff. What's the buzz going around from the cosplayer's point of view?
Um, well, I've seen two sides to that, and one side is that you should cosplay within your appearance. So, if like you said, if someone is Asian and they want to cosplay Harley Quinn, they a lot of people are saying that they shouldn't, um, just because that's not how the character was originally designed. Um, and I strongly disagree with that. I think anyone can cosplay anyone they want. That's just about it. I'm not exactly the skinniest girl, and I have cosplayed people who are known for their like small waists and stuff. So I really think that anyone can cosplay anything.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know that the whole point of cosplay, from the people I've talked to at other conventions like AWA and KumoriCon, is that it's the fact that they're showing their appreciation for the anime or the video game or the comic book that's brought them so much joy, and they've always wanted to imagine themselves being those characters. And I thought at the heart, that's what cosplay was all about.
Yeah, yeah. That's really what I feel that it's about is showing your love and appreciation for a series or a character, and doing that so with other people.
Oh yeah, that has to be probably the most exciting part I've seen, especially when I go to Dragon Con. I'm just seeing all these people in a similar genre of what they're cosplaying just get together for those group photos, and just you can't take away those people's joy when they're doing those photos. It's just too much happiness there. It's great.
Yeah.
What's the biggest group photo you did with? Did you ever do like one of those mass photos like that?
Um, I, I guess I've only ever done that kind of thing twice
Okay.
because I'm either busy or I'm not cosplaying something on the right day or something like that. I'm always missing it,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
which is kind of sad. But I think the biggest one was probably, you're gonna laugh when I say this, probably like 12 people.
Oh wow. Well, hey, 12 is bigger than nothing.
It
What was
was
it? What was the genre?
yeah.
What was the genre?
It was the video game League of Legends.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, I was cosplaying as Nidalee at KumoriCon 2013, and there was a group set up for after the League of Legends tournament. We were all going to go take pictures together, and they all waited for me to get done with the tournament because I was competing. So it actually wound up going 2 hours later than it was supposed to, but I thought that it was really nice that they waited for me.
That is nice of them. See, that's what I'm talking about. Nice people getting together, having some fun. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so one of my typical questions I have to ask, because I'm just going to be asking everybody this question. What is your favorite cosplay to do? So far, at least.
That's really hard. I saw that question when you first sent them to me, and I was like, oh man, how am I going to answer this? I don't even know. Um, I would probably have to say that either, oh man, probably Princess Mononoke. That one's been the most fun to wear because I get so many people coming up to me and like, oh my gosh, can I take your picture? And then the second one is Princess Ariel, definitely.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's see, what's the next one we got here? What has been your most challenging cosplay so far?
So far, well, can I say the one I'm working on right now?
Sure.
The one I'm working on right now, then, Arcade Sona from League of Legends. She has this huge instrument thing. It it has buttons and joysticks and a little keyboard and start buttons, and it's this huge thing. It's about as big as my arms outstretched.
Okay.
And it's just like suspended midair. So I have to have a fishing line over my shoulders, and
So it sounds like you're definitely having to pull
I've been
every
having a
skill out of the
headache
box
all
to make
day.
this happen.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it though. It's one of the cosplays that I've been wanting to do since I started playing League about a year ago.
Okay. What con do you recently have coming up that you're going to debut that cosplay?
I'm going to be debuting that at SoccerCon 2013 at the Washington State Convention Center
Okay.
in April.
Cool, cool. And let's see here. In your personal opinion, where do you see your cosplay taking you?
I don't know. I've been kind of in this lull of, like about a month ago, I was getting like so many new subscribers and stuff, and it's not that it slowed down, but it's kind of that it's not as high as it was,
Hmm.
and so I like to think that I'm getting more popular and stuff. I will hopefully be going to a convention over on the East Coast, and speaking about cosplay and costuming and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome, awesome. We wish you the best of luck on that. And let's see here. All right, we're gonna ask you a three-part question here. So first one off the bat, what is your favorite anime?
Favorite anime, Claymore, hands
Ha,
down.
nice one. Yeah, can't really go wrong with that one. Have you cosplayed Claymore yet?
No, but that's like up there.
Oh,
It's been something that I've been trying to do for a few years.
well, we definitely can't wait for that one because we're some Claymore fans over here. Those swords are awesome.
Yeah.
And if you can pull off that armor, you're getting major kudo points. Um, and it already sounds like League is your favorite game, but I gotta ask, what's your favorite game?
Uh, yeah, probably League or Final Fantasy games. I love those, and like you mentioned earlier, you can't go wrong with Zelda.
Yeah, you really can't.
I've been playing those since I can remember. Like those were my first games. When I was younger, there was an earthquake, not like a big one, and my grandmother said, "Okay, go and put a blanket, a favorite stuffed toy, and like your favorite book or game or something." So I was probably like 4 or 5, and instead of grabbing like a book or something, I just unhooked the N64 from the TV and put it by the door. I was like, "There's no way in hell this is getting left behind."
Awesome.
So,
That totally makes sense. And let's see here. Let's see here. Last but not least, what is your favorite character? It can be from anime, comics, movies. Which one just pops in the top of your head? Uh oh, this should be good.
um, can I do like top three?
Yes, you can do top three. That'll be totally
Okay,
fine.
okay. Oh man, this just makes it harder. um, Sherlock, Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock.
Of course, you can't go wrong with Cumberbatch.
Uh, that's very near and dear to my heart. I'm a girl. What do you want?
No, no, no.
And
Do
then
you?
uh, Thorin Oakenshield from The Hobbit.
All right, all right.
Not just the movies. I also really liked him in the book.
Oh, now that
Um,
says a lot.
and I think lastly, I have to go with Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, okay. See, I couldn't pay attention to any other
I
character
was
but the
going to
snowman.
try to cosplay that. The snowman's pretty great. I want them to make a sequel and find a snow woman for him.
Oh God, that'll be fantastic. That'll be fantastic. Oh, I just thought of another question I wanted to ask you. This just popped in my head too. What has got to be the goofiest thing you have seen happen in cosplay at conventions and so on? Some,
Um,
something that made you bust out laughing.
oh, that's a hard one because I laugh pretty easily. Um, and when I do laugh, I don't just like, oh ha 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 ha. No, I start snorting
Oh, perfect. Then I definitely got to
uncontrollably.
hear this.
Uh, but there's so many moments. Uh, and most of them are just like kind of inside jokes with my friends or something. So I'm trying to think of one that's not an inside joke. That's just kind of funny. Um, Man, I don't really know. Um, I actually yes I do. I figured it out. I remembered. I was trying to think something funny must have happened during cosplay chess at some point because I'm a cosplay chess regular. Um, And last year at KumoriCon, my good friend Brian um, and friend Nicole was cosplaying as Sasha from Attack on Titan
Mm-hmm.
for cosplay chess, and so she was about to go kill someone or something, and we had this all worked out that my friend Brian was going to come out from behind the curtain in a flesh-colored Zentai suit as a Titan. And, you know, I love him. He's a great guy. He's a little round and he's got some facial hair. And it was just the funniest thing because he's wearing, like, his little Tony Stark arc reactor and everything. So it was just hilarious because he comes out and like starts charging at the person that was getting killed, and yeah, I just that was a good moment. I fell over and was just like crying on the floor because it was
So let me get this straight.
too great.
You had a Titan with Tony Stark's arc reactor. That's
Yes.
just if they weren't hard to kill before, that's scary.
He cosplays as Tony Stark, and Iron Man. So and he's like kind of well known in the area,
Mm-hmm.
at the local conventions. So like everyone knows him as Iron Man. So when he came out like that, it was just like everyone understood and everyone laughed.
That's priceless. I hope there's video of that somewhere online. That's just priceless. I'm speechless on that. All right.